All right, back here in the Bay Area, of course, Kari, if whoever comes here, they're going to get some nice weather from time to time anyway, right?
Yeah, and I know what my husband's going to be doing this evening in the next few days, just sitting on the couch watching the draft. So thanks for that. Let's get a look at what's going on. Our temperatures in the mid-80s for today for a high, reaching 86 degrees in Antioch. Some of our inland valleys will be much warmer than some of the other places like Oakland. That will reach into the low 70s. The 7-day forecast is coming up at the bottom of the screen. Check it out as we go through all of our microclimates. We do have a wide range in temperatures from 70 in San Francisco to some upper 50s in Half Moon Bay, so it's going to be a lot cooler there. We've been talking about the drought status and what's going on across California as well as what's happening across the region. So when you look at the percentages, as we talked about now, 97% of California in some type of drought, with 5% in the highest level of exceptional drought, and that includes just parts of southwestern California, rather I should say southeastern California into Nevada. As we get a look at what's going on across the Bay Area, extreme drought conditions once again expanding into much more of the East Bay, down the peninsula and over towards San Francisco, and also goes along the coast. So you may be thinking, okay, we're in a drought. What does that mean for me? Well, it could mean a year-round fire season where it's not really a season, it's just fire at different points of the year. And we could also see decreasing water levels that continues in our reservoirs, our rivers. Our crops need irrigation a lot more during these really dry conditions, and that causes our food prices to go up, keeping in mind that we make about 70% or more of the country's food. So it's not just California, but it's also going to impact the rest of the country. It makes the water more expensive. We think about also the recreational impacts as well as travel, especially to the Sierra, where they really depend on travel to keep it afloat with the economy. Looking at what's going on, still no rain. We still see this same high pressure that's been blocking those storms and keeping them to the north moving by, and then as they pass by, they're also kicking up some higher winds, so it's going to be windy going into the weekend. Today we're reaching into the mid-80s in Antioch and Gilroy, a lot of our inland spots, and those same areas will be in the upper 70s for the weekend. At times we can see those winds gusting at about 15 to 35 miles per hour, possibly even higher along the coastline as well as in the mountains. San Francisco is going to have a gusty weekend, but at least temperatures will come down. We'll be in the low 60s tomorrow. We'll see a lot more 60s for highs in the forecast going into next week.